was talking the first time at the cat lady. The first time at the cat lady, I was scared. I was also very alarmed because I had just got taken away from my startling, lovely, and very appealing home. But now I know it was for the best. If I had had my babies in the forest, I would not know if there was a predator around. I would not know because of my eye. Now let's get on with the story. One day, I was prancing around the forest when I spotted the most mouth-watering tuna ever. I started to feast on it when all of a sudden, I heard a big bang. Then I realized I was trapped. I started to panic and I tried to escape, but it was no use. This person that I now call the cat lady picked up my cage and put me in a car. After a terrifying drive, I arrived at my destination. I felt downcast, or you would say downcast. I had a lot of different emotions going through me. I overheard the cat lady say this building is called Tiny Kittens. Are they trying to make fun of me or something? Because I'm not tiny. I'm not that tiny for your information. The cat lady brought me inside and let me roam around so I could adjust to my surroundings. While I was roaming, I saw a hammock. But believe me, this wasn't like an ordinary hammock. This one must have been a special edition. It had a drain on the bottom of it and a metal thing hanging over me. It looked so cozy. So, I decided I would go, to test it out. I got in the hammock. This must have been a magic hammock. It was crazy how much I loved it. I loved the hammock so much that I decided to stay in it for the rest of my life. I only got off when I had a drink or eat. So, as I said, I made a plan not to get out of my hammock. But plans changed completely when I was in pre-labor. I started to meow a lot because I was in quite a bit of pain. The cat lady heard me meowing and moved me because I could not have my babies in a hammock. I was in pre-labor for so long. Finally, the cat lady took me to the vet. I was scared, but I needed to have my babies. I had a C-section because my babies were too big. They couldn't fit their way out. They were not tiny even like it says on the building, tiny kittens. My kittens came out and they were so cute. My girl kitten, Farrah Fawcett, is a calico just like me. She's a real sweetheart. Oh, and how could I forget about my little boys, Justin, Kohler, and Belfast. They're cutie pies. I love all my little footballs so much. When I heard that I was going to be a mom, I was really nervous. It was hard, as with every milk bar. My kittens are so playful and sweet. I love them to the moon and back. I hope they find their perfect homes. The end. Dedication to Shelley and Sky. Thank you, Tiny Kittens, for saving me, and a big thanks to the viewers. I hope you love Tiny Kittens as much as I do. Love, Sky. Go claps.
Stars. Anybody have a star?
Chloe? I like how you guys had a lot of humor in it. Thank you. Elsie?
Yeah, what Chloe said. I like how you had a lot of humor and you spoke loudly.
Thank you. Callie?
I like how you guys spoke clearly and that you guys had a lot of humor.
Thank you.
In detail.
Wishes? Nathan?
I think you guys could use a little bit more eye contact.
Okay.
Let's do that when you read.
Yes. We have to have a balance. So the big question is, does Sky still spend a lot of time in the sink?
She does. Yes, she was there this morning when I went to get these guys.
And how many kittens have made it to the sink?
Elvis, Petra, Tessa. Actually, all 5 of these have made it to the sink.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And how does she feel about that?
They were in there, they were having some milkbar, they were all attacking her on the face and stuff. She was okay with it.
Wow.
She's a good deal.
She's a very patient mom.
Oh my gosh.
What's the name of it? It's Sky.
It's a sink bar, you're right.
It is a
It's
sink bar. Yes.
Very clever.
Or a hammock.
Oh.
turn Steve's head for him.
Yeah. All right.
Is it working?
Yeah, now she just wanted to confirm that it was,
Yes.
oh, I maybe not tag. NL? TN?
Oh, that would be Nick.
Okay.
NL.
Nick Leon.
Okay, that would trick
Nick,
Preston.
that's Nick, Brian, and Max.
I'll just call him yard pack.
That would be fine. Looks like that. It does.
Sky and the marble eye. Way to go, Max. Hello, I'm Sky. I'm from Langley, BC in the forest. I got trapped by the guy who owns this jungle. He brought me to a place called Tiny Kittens. My eyes were not in good shape when I got there. One of my eyes was fogged over and it was obvious that I was going blind. That eye was blue as the sky and the other eye was bad, but now it is better. Oh, and by the way, when I got to Tiny Kittens, the cat lady who is Jelly knew I was pregnant the minute I got there. For the last week, I have been hanging out with Sabrina until she got really big from her babies and she was stressed. So I have been hanging out with Shelly for the past couple of days. The only reason I don't like Tiny Kittens is that I have these unpleasant eye drops that I will have to toughen up for those dreadful things. Anyways, I like to chillax on the sink. Shelly says if I have my babies in there, it'll be an easy cleanup. I'm going to have to think when I'm going to let those munchkins out. I'll just have to think. Although Savannah had her babies, and they were the same types of cats and colors. Zabel, who was another person cat. Savannah and had two gingers, one Trudy and one Turkey. They were so cute. Anyways, my belly is getting bigger and bigger than I ever am. Almost too big to fit in the sink. The next day I went into labor, and I waited, but my charming babies would not come out, so I was petrified. Shelly had to take me into emergency, and I had to pull my babies out because they were too big. I had to get a C-section and hernia operation, and I also got spayed. It was a painful night.
It would have been.
The good thing about it is that my babies are very sweet. I have one ginger boy whose name is Belfast, a curly boy named Justin, one Calico girl named Farrah Fawcett, and a Tuxley boy whose name is Kohler. My babies are growing so quickly, and I'm looking forward for them to get adopted and me too getting a job to my home. The end is near. Here. We dedicate this book to Tiny Kittens, Shelly, and Scott.
Very good.
They'll get used to it.
That was very good.
You're already better.
Stars?
Stars. Who has a star for this group?
I like how you all had equal turns to share it.
Thanks. Kelly?
I like how you guys had a lot of detail in your book. Thanks.
Maya?
I like the humor you had.
Thanks. Bushes?
Maya? Actually, never mind.
I think you did an absolutely amazing job on your illustrations. Aren't there illustrations?
Yeah, they're very good. Yes.
Bravo. Awesome job. Thank you.
Yes.
Mouse clap. Actually, no, go.
Yeah, mouse clap. Okay, Kimsey's.
Walking on my back. I'm sleeping my job here. Whoa.
That'd be Kevin.
Yeah, it's really dark. I can't even read it.
That's all right. There's only one purple stick.
Oh, there you go.
So we know it's him.
Story of Cassidy.
Oh, do you have the microphone?
It's on you.
It's on you.
Linda, can I turn the camera around?
Story of
Oh,
Cassidy.
sorry. Can you guys just hang on for 1 second?
Did it happen again?
No, I'm just gonna turn so that people can see the stories because they're so good.
Do you need another table?
No, this is good. This will be good.